Hi, my name is Fanor and welcome to English meeting. Now,
My name is Poncho.
And my name is Ernesto.
today's topic is about the careers that we will study in the future. And I would like to start with my career. I recently made procedure to the biology career, and basically, the biology career consists on the study of living beings and their interaction with the environment. Biologists explore from the molecular structure to the complete ecosystems, investigating the diversity, evolution, genetics, and physiology and ecology life forms.
I have a question. It's all about animals.
No, you also study plants and mushrooms. Yeah,
Mushrooms.
yeah.
Okay. It's cool.
Yeah. Also, I would like to mention that biology is a science that studies life in all its forms and manifestations, from the single cell organisms to complex ecosystems. And biology seeks to understand the vital process that characterize living beings.
So I have another question. Are there levels in the study, like small level, little bigger, ginormous beings, or do you just study everything alive equally?
Everything, all the life, complete.
For example, in the first semester, did you study like all the animals?
Well, basically, the biology focuses on understanding how organisms work,
Okay.
yeah, and their functions.
But do you study a dog the same way that you would study a single cell?
Well, I'm not in the career yet, but
Okay.
what I think is that yes, each organism has a different study. Yeah, well,
Something else?
one of the most fascinating areas of biology is genetics, which explores how traits are transmitted from one generation to another and how organisms develop and function at the molecular level. Genetics has revolutionized our understanding of ignorance and has opened up new possibilities of fields such as medicine, agriculture, and that's it.
If I remember correctly, genetics also studies like how living beings evolve, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you do that? I'm not really sure. Do you study the genetics of a human, for example, today? How do you study the genetics of a human 500 years ago? Is it like
How? You don't
Well,
know?
no, I don't know exactly how,
Okay.
but
I guess fossils have something to do. Being the bones of dead people 500 years ago, maybe you can still get as the I don't know
pieces
living
of
the
DNA.
this DNA to reconstruct their organisms or something.
Yeah, maybe that can be a possibility.
So you should, I don't know, you need to um, study the fossils. You have to. Is the same, or is another career?
Just say what fossils?
Yeah,
That was
only the
Oh,
fossils.
paleontology.
Yeah, that's paleontology.
paleontology.
Okay, so you don't have to.
Well, in biology, there are different areas that,
I guess paleontology is one of them.
One of
yeah,
them?
you
Okay,
can
okay.
decide which you want to specialize. Yeah.
And one last question: what is like possible jobs you can get as a biologist?
Well, I
That's
have
a
my
good
notes
question.
here. Let me check. Mm, okay, I have. Although I have not decided yet in which area of biology I would like to specialize, but I think that the moment that I'm very interested on the area of laboratory because well as I already mentioned it, the area of genetics is very interesting and I mainly investigate that it's well paid. Yeah.
Well, okay.
But I do not rule out the countryside area, since I really like the idea of coexisting with nature and all the animals.
Always the money.
Yeah.
In Mexico, there is a university.
So,
Yeah, in Mexico.
Oh
Or
yeah,
you
where are
have
you going to
to
study?
exactly. You have to. I don't know. Go to somewhere.
I made procedure here in Guadalajara to the University Center in Cupa. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like an hour from here, but
Now it's not so much.
yeah,
It
but
could be worse.
that's what I like. So
Then we move on to your career.
Okay. I have a last question. Do you have another option? Like, if you didn't get
I
it,
haven't, I haven't think about
well,
yeah. I have, I have hope.
I think that having only one option is better because you are more determined to get to it. If you have a backup plan, then you'll be like, oh, I didn't get it. That's okay.
okay.
I have a backup plan.
No, maybe, yeah. Okay. If you want, I can start. I'm going to focus in programming engineering. Well, we live in a digital age where technology advances, leaps and bounds and transforms the way we interact, work, and communicate in this context. Programming engineering emerged as a fundamental discipline, driving innovation and creating solutions in the challenge of uh, 21st century.
I think that's something really important. The career you study actually has a future,
Actually, it's all is
possible work areas, and evolving will the knowledge you have now. I think is very important because if you study this, maybe in 10 years, the career will be completely different because all the knowledge will advance and everything that you study right now may also evolve and the machine, everything may just be bigger. So you can keep on studying, keep on learning about your career, and there are also work areas that will be new. So
Yeah,
there's future in that career. I
Yeah,
yeah,
think that's
that's
really
it's still
important.
changing. Yeah,
Basically, well, I think that technology in general is all the future.
yeah, it's starting. It's depending on all of these topics like I don't know the computer. You have to well, I prefer video games. It's the most I don't know
Like
the,
commercial kind of technology.
yeah it's I don't know I love it. Well, why consider programming engineering a career option? First of all, the demands of professionals is feel insatiable. Technologies companies from startups and multinational corporations are constantly looking for talent in programming to boost their growth and competitiveness. Okay. So, in addition, programming engineering offers opportunities for creativity and social impact. Through software development, engineers can create tools and improve people's quality of life, other social problems, and promote digital inclusion.
Seems like a really competitive area to study.
Yeah.
With a lot of people studying technology and that stuff. Like, isn't there a lot of people you have to compete with to get a job or to do something new?
It it's difficult because not all the people can just get into I don't know just in programming.
Do you know how many points do you need to get in?
Yeah, you have to 156.
56.
Yeah,
Well,
not too much, but it's
Considerable.
yeah, it's considerable. However, not everything is easy in the world of programming. It requires dedication, perseverance, and constant commitment to learning. Technology evolves in a fast way, so it's essential to stay up to date with the latest trend of adults. Something important in that career, you have to learn English.
Yeah?
Yeah, you
Why?
have to because all the words, all the things in a I don't know in a list or everything.
Oh yeah, the programming languages were
Yeah,
in English,
it's
right?
all is in English. Yeah,
it's
I think I remember when you write programming and stuff, there are commands that are specifically in English. You
like
have to write instead of sumar, you have to write plus. So you need to know what plus means. You need to know what minus means. You need to know a lot of
English.
English words.
a little things like size or mm, length or everything is in English.
Well, in my case, for example, in my career, it's the same language because the science is like writing in English.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So well, you know how to speak English. So
Yeah, the vocabulary of science.
You
Not
already
difficult.
go.
I already have advantage at it.
exactly. Okay. Um, In short, programming engineering is an exciting career for full of opportunities. It's a gateway to a digital world where every line of written code can have a significant impact on the world around us. Therefore, I encourage you consider this career an option to your future or not if you don't. With a passion, determination, and solid academic background, they can become the innovators and leaders of tomorrow, having progress and transformation inside.
It's a very nice way to. But I have a little another the final question that I already did to my other friend. Okay. Possible jobs.
Possible jobs. Maybe, well, when I was child, I wanted like all in video games. Like the person who have to, how can you say it, programming maybe, or the person who have all the things in a game. Like, for example, when you when a corporation is making a game, they have a lot of personnel. One who have to
The one who has to model the stuff. The one who
yeah,
has
yeah,
to
the model,
program
yeah.
them.
Other one who have the sounds, but all is programmation. All is it's a big list, like of mm, actions maybe, or I don't know what is it, but it's a list. So you have to put in there, like if you want to make a video game like with a person, or you have to put the size of the head. You have to make the eyes. You have to make his movement. You have to make everything, because if you list something like, I don't know, maybe physics, or that can be to be able to mm, yeah.
Yeah, to my understanding, physics in video games is a really hard thing to do.
Exactly. Well, you can copy than others works of other people.
But I think you have to be in the studio to then copy that and then resell it in your video game. Because if you just take the physics of another game that does not belong to you and then put it in your game, I think that's kind of illegal, like stealing the data of another game.
Yeah, all the movement. Yeah, but you can take some things.
Inspiration.
Yeah, some movements, like global movements, like a ball when you throw up.
Or little things that are just like general.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you can work also in companies, right? Like Game Love, Activision,
Exactly.
Epic Games.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And they already have like a library of all the stuff that you can just reuse.
Yeah, it's like easier.
So now we move on to my career. Okay. The career that I have in mind is the engineering in energies. I chose this career for two reasons only. One is because it pays nice if you know how to move correctly, and also I see a lot of future in it. Because when have you heard about engineer in energies? Me myself, never. Until
Alright.
Claudia Sheinbaum said she was an engineer in energies, and I was like, what's that? So I got into learning about it, and it apparently is all the study that there is for energies that are not the normal energies like gasoline and carbon energy. Those are not included in this. This is more about the solar energy, the eolic energy, and all that stuff. So they study,
Like electric, but with nature.
yes, exactly,
Okay.
new energies that are cleaner and cheaper also. So what I like about this career is that you can either work for smaller houses that want to move to solar energy. So your neighbor already wants to move. You can help them. They pay a little, but you can find a lot of people. It doesn't have that much work. Or you could go for another route and you could go to Coca-Cola, for example, and you could help them move their factories from years ago to modern energies, which are cheaper and stuff. And I think that's really good because soon companies will start to see that these kind of energies are the future, and then I'm gonna be there to get money from it.
Okay.
Okay, very interesting.
So, what do you want to do? What do you want to? I didn't get it. What?
Or can you specialize in a specific area, like biology, or it's different?
No, because this is already like kind of specialized.
Okay.
So you can specialize in only solar energy or only eolic or the one from the water. I don't remember the name, but I don't think that's really useful a lot. The one thing that I do want to do, I do want to maybe achieve, is due to this being a new area still, you can invent new things still. There are still things that are new in this area, just like with technology, it's still about. So I want to learn a lot, get to the point where I'm up to date, and then I want to be the one that makes it evolve. I want to, I don't know, just as an example, make a new kind of solar panel that gets a lot more of energy from the sun, and then I can patent the idea and get a lot of money from it for a few years, so I don't have to work.
Okay. I never heard of that in my life.
Well, like that
That's
because, well, also like in my case, like related with biology.
Kind of
Yeah,
live in nature.
yeah, you can. Well, in my case, I would like to make conscious about taking care about the natural resources, and that's
That's also a little bit of a reason. I'm not that selfish. I don't do this only for money. I also think
okay.
that it's good for nature and for the world, and I do worry about that.
That's good. I'm more today because the climate change is severe.
You can just walk outside and be
It's too hot.
killed by the sun.
Yeah.
So there's also another thing I wanted to comment on my career, and is that due to it being new and little heard of, there's not really a lot of people aspiring to be engineers in energy. So there's not a lot of competence. There's not, at least in Mexico, where there's only one university I found that offers this career nearby, and it's Tutonala, like an hour from here, I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay. Same.
So in the last time I saw, there were like 130 points to get in. Not that much.
Okay.
You can get it kind of easily if you're kind of determined to get in. So I think that's also really good because I'm pretty sure I can do it with no that much effort.
Well, in my case, I think it's easier because they asked me 98 points.
How only
98?
Just 98 points. to
Oh
get
my
in.
God.
Yeah. Well,
91.
I don't know. I
90
think
91?
that-
91?
98.
98. Okay. 100.
yeah.
You can almost just
There's an-
fail the admission exam and still get in.
You have just a 5 or 4 in the exam, like
yeah,
40,
I just need like
like 20.
not too much points. Too many points.
Why is there so little requirement of points in biology? You know?
No, I don't know.
There's not a lot of people who wants to get it.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's demanding.
Not to sound bad or anything, but those kind of careers, the ones that you end up wearing a lab coat and stuff, I don't see many people aspiring to be it, at least in Mexico, because I myself know very little people that end up working as a scientist, as a biologist. So that's kind of hard.
How do you get that idea?
Of
Like,
studying biology.
yeah.
Well, I think like it comes from since I was a kid. Yeah, because I like it, like all those themes related to nature and animals. Yeah, basically that.
Just animals, right?
Well, nature in general.
Oh, okay.
Plants,
I do think
everything.
nature is mesmerizing. When I go to a forest, there's just a certain aura that makes you even more comfortable around
It's
that.
complete place like for parks.
No?
No, I don't.
Like that.
I don't because well, all the insects, all the animals.
Well, that's a little annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying, but
But it's beautiful. Nature is beautiful.
It's still pretty.
I don't like it, but it's beautiful. Yeah. So something else.
Well, just one thing that I would like to add, referring to the question that you have questioned me,
Mhm.
that the field of work is biotechnology, pharmaceutical industry, bioinformatics, and also
Bioinformatics?
yeah, bioinformatics, and also you can well
What is that?
education and work on SUS.
Do you know more about bioinformatics? That kind of piqued my interest.
No, I haven't investigated about that. Just in general about it.
That still sounds really nice.
Informatic.
Like mixing both of your careers in one. That's nice. It's okay. So I think we conclude with that. We finish.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
that's
you.
all.
I think.
Well, is there anything
Want to
more
add?
someone likes to add about the career or question about the other's career?
Just you have to choose a career
That you like?
Oh yeah, that's
but
really important.
one important thing is
I don't think
the
that's
self-personality.
that important.
No?
No, really.
Because if you're good at what you do, you are going to be the best. And if you're the best doing what you like, you're
You know,
going
it
to earn
sounds
good money.
it sounds like cheap motivation, but it is true. If you really like your career, if you really are determined to be an engineer in informatics, in energy, or biologist, you are really going to try and be the one, be the best there is. So you are going to look for opportunities for jobs. Maybe you will end up working a part-time job just to get money
Yeah, yeah.
sometimes.
Like for,
But I think
for
that's
years.
going to happen. Study what you study. You know, we live in a hard world, and so
Yeah, so remember, study what you like.
that's really
So,
so yeah.
finally, to
And
conclude
finally,
this,
a little bit of promotion for the
All of
program.
this?
everything.
for this very program,
The name of the program, we already said it. What was it?
is careers
English meetings.
English meetings.
So yeah. You can follow us on social media. We're on Facebook like Radio Prepa 2, also on Twitter Radio Prepa 2, now X, Instagram Radio Prepa 2, and we also have email radio.prepa.2 @gmail.com. Co-production, Agustín Parra y David Rodríguez.
Well, I think that's all. Thanks for listening to us.
Wait.
And
There's also the horario y días de programación.
okay.
We don't have it. There's
Yeah.
not here.
Okay.
But follow us. You'll find out.
Check our social media.
Please. There's more like this.
Yeah, and
You will like it.
see all the past programs, please.
Bye.